Good morning, everybody. So, I thought I would do a little bit of a Walmart Target online haul that I did over the weekend. And I think last week I ordered a few things from the freeze dry wholesaler. So, thought I'd share and talk about my weekend. I hope you all had a good weekend. I transplanted all my little baby plants and got that done, and the neighbor was out yesterday. It was warm, so she had friends over and they had all the kids doing slip and slide. And after they left, we were talking, and we talked about what's been going on and what was said about our head person who speaks on behalf of our country, I guess you'd say, and his statements about food situation and such. And she kind of she's a very sweet girl, and she just wants everybody to love and get along. But we discussed, the reality of the situation, and I told her, I said, you really need to grow a garden. And she kind of wasn't into it, and I don't think that they could actually afford to buy all this stuff. So I gave her a seed tray and some seeds, and she went out there and planted everything, and then was texting me last night and asking me about what she could plant them in, and sending me screenshots of what she was looking at on Amazon, and asking me, how to plant after they sprout. And she had told me yesterday when we were talking out back that she saves all her eggshells, since I told her about using them with tomatoes. So when you think people aren't listening or aren't interested, you'd be surprised that they actually are. And if you have somebody close to you, or a neighbor or whatever, and they may not be able to afford to help them out if you can. Give them some of your seeds. I didn't give her whole packets. I made her little envelopes and for her to try and get started, and I told her I'd help her out throughout the year. I'm no garden guru, but I have one every year as best I can. This year I'm expanding it with pots. I have my dog, so it makes it hard, and we're getting 2 more raised beds. But work with your neighbors, get along with your neighbors, establish relationships with your neighbors, work together. I have a composter out there. I told her what I put in it, and she said, oh, I'll just add to it, because she can reach it from over the back part of the fence. So, work together with, the people around you. It's just very beneficial, and I think it builds stronger relationships. We're all in this together. Doesn't matter what your political views are. We're on opposite sides of the spectrum when it comes to all of that, and that's not an issue. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. So work with your neighbors, get along with your neighbors, help your neighbors. I get along with her kids. I gave them a box of I bought some Lucky Charms cereal snack bars or whatever they were, and they were a little too sweet for me, just more for a kid, I think. I just like the marshmallows, but I gave them the box of those for all the kids that were out there playing it. So nothing goes to waste. But I think we're in for some troubling times, and I just think it's time people stop with their differences and we get along. I don't necessarily think that we're going to have the big boom, but I do think there are other things that will could potentially be as devastating. So anyways, I won't jabber too much into your ear, but I just thought that was a good experience this weekend, and it was nice to know that, people do hear you when you're talking. They do listen and do their own thing with that. And the fact that she's been saving all her eggshells and thinking about growing stuff, and then gave her the seeds and she immediately planted them. I mean, that's a good thing. So we'll work together on that, We'll help each other out. So, do what you can with whatever space you have. Just try. And that's all we're going to do here. We're going to try. So, I got a lot of comfort foods in this haul. Now, my husband came home with these. He got these Danishes when he went looking for a non-spiraled ham. We prefer the ham that's not been sliced. I think those dry up, but that's just me. So he came home with these, which is funny because he's not really a sweets guy, but he said, well, I might want one in the morning with my coffee. So he came home with some of those Danishes, which I think are hard to find these days anyways. This is a Target purchase. They're jumbo shells, and I stuff them and make a sauce, and they freeze really well too when you make them. My husband loved them, so those are hard to find, and Target had them, so I got those. I added to my chocolate stash because I've been making a lot of candy, so I'm just replacing what I used. And if you vacuum seal your chocolate, I've had it last for years. So keep it in a cool, dark place, vacuum seal it, and you'll have your chocolate. I wouldn't buy like nuts, candy bars with nuts and stuff for your stash, but I like Three Musketeers, Milky Way. Doorbell, 1 second. Walmart. I got some self-rising flour just delivered. That has been hard to get. And I like to have that because it's just easier to make biscuits with. Okay, so got my self-rising flour. Where was I? So I got a variety of dressings. I thought I'd try the honey mustard. I got some Asian toasted sesame and some Italiano. I got a lasagna hamburger helper. The different varieties have been kind of hard to find too. I got some pineapple jello. I thought with the canned pineapple that might be good, and some what's that stuff called? That whipped cream, Dream Whip, in the box. Make a nice dessert. I got some more of the instant guacamole. I got this Tapatio barbacoa red chili cooking sauce. You might want to get some of these sauces to jazz up some of your canned meats. So I got that, and I need to plug you in. My camera's blinking. See, I shouldn't have talked so much. I'd be done already. Okay. Hopefully we're still recording. I plugged you in. I got 4 cans of this squeezy cheese because I have a lot of crackers in my pantry. I got some more of this cheese dip to make homemade nachos, which would go nice with some barbacoa tacos with your canned beef. I got a can of mixed vegetables. I thought I'd try these rustic Tuscany chickpeas, the Bush's Sidekicks. Thought I'd try those. I got some sweet heat baked beans just for something different. I got some of the pickled jalapenos just in case my peppers don't do well. Well, they haven't even sprouted yet. I got a can of the Great Value corned beef. I have not tried that brand, but we shall see. I got a can of beef. I got a 4-pack of the chicken breast. I got some new potatoes. I got some mushrooms, pieces and stems. We got some field peas with snaps. We got some grillin' beans, Southern Pit barbecue. And then I really don't ever use Crisco, but I got the butter flavor and the regular just to have that extra fat on the shelf just in case. You guys, I'm preparing for anything. I think it's going to get bad. I think we're in trouble. I got some freeze-dried broccoli. I got some freeze-dried meatballs. And I got some freeze-dried shrimp. And these products are excellent, actually, from freeze-dry wholesalers. I highly recommend. You know, if you want to keep your eating habits as normal and healthy as possible, I would highly recommend. These are actual whole florets rather than the dehydrated, chopped up stuff. So, and they hold their nutrients, and so, you know, I save up to buy a little bit of that every month and just add it to my pantry. I got the cheesy Enchilada hamburger helper, and you can use your canned meats in these. You can use your beef, your chicken, your pork, your meatball, whatever you're canning, you can use those with your canned meats. I got some oven-ready lasagna. Figure that can work in the sun oven. I got some campanelli or campanelle pasta. I got 2 boxes of the ditalini. I'm probably not pronouncing those right, but just want to add some variety if we're going to eat pasta. Get some different ones. I got some fudge marshmallow cookies. I got some chocolate Oreos. I got some lemon. They're way cheaper than the Oreos. The Great Value brand. Don't know if they're as good, but they're way cheaper. I got the regular Oreos. And I make candies with a lot of these cookies more than I eat the cookie. And then I got the Vienna Sausages. Not our favorite thing, but I have some recipes to make them more better. And I have some cookbooks I'm going to show you guys that I've had that were my grandfather's and stuff, and it has a lot of stuff in there to show you how to use your canned foods. I got some baby kosher deals, and I got some bread and butters, which I think I already put those away. Yeah, I put the bread and butter away. I got some Mongolian garlic sauce. I got some orange sauce. And I also buy orange marmalade to make the orange sauce, so you can, again, with your canned meats and stuff, you can jazz them up with that rice or whatever. Never tried the mustard barbecue sauce, but I got the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet golden mustard barbecue sauce to try. And I got a fajita marinade. So, I'm going to put all this away and get to making my granolas. So, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So, I'm going to put all of this away. And I hope y'all are doing well. Make friends with your neighbors. Help each other out. Work together. We'll get through this together. We won't get through it if we're all separated. So, put our differences aside and do what we gotta do. So, you all stay safe, you stay healthy, take your allergy medicine. It's that time of year. If you can't tell, I sound all like a snot-nosed little kid. So, anyways, take care, and I will see you all soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel.